Hi, this video is primarily for Jaron and Terry who are making basketballs for their automata projects, but it's for anybody who needs to make a basketball. And I've just opened up a part studio. I'm going to catch up to you guys. I know you have your 1.5 inch spheres drawn, but the first thing I'm going to do is part studio 2. I'm going to rename it just to be in good form here. I'm going to call it basketball. You can see all those tabs I have down there. Imagine if they're just part studio 1 through whatever. I mean, there's one right there, but this helps keep things in order. Okay, I'm going to catch right up to you guys by sketching on my front plane. I'm going to draw a 1.5 inch circle, a 1.5 inch circle, 1.5er, and I'm going to bisect it with a line right here through here. I'm going to escape out of that tool. I'm going to grab those scissors. I'm going to get rid of half of it, and I'm going to revolve it. Revolve it. The face of the sketch, revolve axis. You have to click on that and click the axis and it revolves. There's a 1.5 inch sphere. Okay, let me think about this. The next thing I want to do is, well, let's hide this part. Right, so I'm going to hide it. I don't want to see it right now. I'm going to sketch on the front surface again, and this time I'm going to do a 1.5 inch circle, same size, right? 1.5 inches. And there's a circle, and I'm going to draw the circles that will represent the lines on the ball. So right at the top of this circle, I'm going to draw another circle of about, I just want it to look about right, probably something like that. 1.224, let's just call it 1.2. Right, easy to remember. 1.2, that'll be about right. And then I'm going to draw another circle right inside of that, 0.1 less in diameter. So 1.1, right? So this is 1.1 inches in diameter. The next thing I'm going to do is, well, so notice the diameter is a difference of 0.1. I'm going to escape out of that tool and get these numbers outside. I don't like when they're all over the place. It's messy. Right? And so what I'm going to do is, please notice that this inner circle is 0.1 inches in diameter less than the outer circle, which means that this thickness plus this thickness is 0.1. So this thickness right here is half of 0.1. It's 0.05. Let's keep that in mind in just a minute. But not quite yet. So we want the same circles now down here, right? So let's go ahead, and the easiest way to do that, I mean, you can draw them again manually, but you can use the mirror tool. And the mirror line means, where the mirror is happening, it's happening on the other side of that line. And then what are we going to mirror? We're going to mirror that circle and that circle. And now we've got the exact mirror on the other side of the ball. I'm also going to go up here and choose a center point rectangle. And I want it to be the same thickness as these lines, which are 0.05 apart from each other. So from here, I'm just going to draw it longer than the ball is wide. That doesn't matter. The length doesn't matter as long as it's longer. And but I want it to be the same distance apart as the lines are above, which is 0.05, 0.05er. And I'm going to do the same thing on the vertical axis. Center point rectangle from here, vertically just longer than the ball, and I want that to be 0.05, 0.05 inches. Boom. Good. Now, I'm going to escape out of that tool, and again, I just don't like these numbers being inside of that geometry. It looks messy, confuses me, all the rest. Okay. Now I can see what I'm working on. I don't have all these numbers in my way. And I'm going to grab my scissors, and I'm going to clean stuff up that I don't need. I don't need that. I don't need that or that or that or that. I don't need that item, that or that. Hey, it's starting to look a bit like a basketball, right? But what we've got to do is, so we can extrude it all in one fell swoop, we've got to make this all one sketch, not one sketch, but each of these will have access to the other, each little extrusion section. So we need to get rid of that, and that. We need to get rid of these lines here that interrupt the flow of the lines. These are basically one big cut. Let's see, so that's clear, that's clear, that's clear in both directions. This one here, I'm going to clear that out, and that one and that one. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to get rid of these two. Okay, I think I'm ready to extrude. Yeah, I don't like that. Hold on, let's kill that extrude. Don't do that quite yet. Let's choose stuff first. Get this all to light up yellow. There we go. Before you extrude, click it so it all lights up like that. Not part of it, not half of it, but the whole thing to light up. Now let's do that extrude. And let's remove material. Let's merge with all. That means it's going to merge with any other drawings we have, which is our other ball. Right? Merge with the other ball. And right now it's just going to extrude in one direction, but we want it to cut both ways through the ball, right? To the left side and to the right side. So do symmetric. There it is. Symmetric will cut it both ways, and that should work. Let's see if we look at part one, what this looks like now. Oh, I didn't go far enough, right? So the extrude didn't go far enough. Let's edit. Let's just do through all, both directions, except. Hey, it's starting to look like a basketball, right? So what we have to do now is just draw a sphere inside of this. Although, you know what? While we're here, can I choose all of these together and change their appearance at once? Because that's going to save me time. I want them all to be orange, right? Let's not worry about that right now. That's just for looks. Right? You can change the color later. Let's not spend time doing that here. All right, so forget that part. I'm going to go. So let's close this out. Let's choose to make them all invisible. Let's look at the front again, and let's see. Our ball is 1.5 inches in diameter. Sketch on the front plane a new circle, not 1.5. Let's do 1.45, a little bit smaller. 1.45. That's 0.05 difference. That's the same as the thickness of the lines. So 1.45, except, bisect it with a line again and revolve it again. So it's just a little bit smaller now. Bisect, escape, cut, and rotate. And revolve axis is here, and bang. Now, if we look at all of our parts, we have a ball that got cut all the way through, but then we put another one inside of it just below its surface. And that to me looks a lot like a basketball, right? The colors aren't right. Part 9, I think, was what I just drew. Yeah, so part 9 is the interior ball. Let's turn that into a black ball. Okay, so let's turn that into double click on that color, make it black. Except I'm going to just double click on each of these and make them orange. Orange. Except a little bit laborious, but here we go. Double click. Orange. Except. Double click. So on and so forth. I'm going to do it a few times here. Double click, orange, accept, double click, orange, accept, double click, orange, accept, and double click, orange, accept. Finally, double click, orange, accept. Close this panel, and my goodness, we have a 1.5 inch basketball. There it is. Turned out pretty well. Okay, very good. I hope that helps. Have a good day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.